everyone, I just thought I would do a quick tutorial on an idea that has popped into my head. I'm thinking of making a do-it-yourself brush holder. It could either be for makeup brushes, paint brushes, or stationery, or if you're doing little crafts and things that you would use and you know that that's where you've put them. So what you're going to need is a heat-proof mat and a glue gun that's getting, it takes about 5 minutes to get heated up, so probably best you start heating it up while you're cutting them with your ribbons. I have two different colours of ribbons. They look slightly, it's sort of a light pink and a darker pink, but it looks slightly red in this picture. Some scissors, a lighter, parental warning, obviously if you're doing this and you're younger than the age to use fire devices, getting adult, and that includes the scissors. And finally a pot of any size. This one's actually a empty fish food pot that I have used, and I've just taken off the label and I've washed it all out and dried it. So for the ribbons, I basically, because you've got it on a wheel, you match the point where you want to put it and then wrap it round and cut it so that you get like a clean seam when you come to sticking it down. Give it a cut, and then using your lighter you will heat seal the ends just so that it doesn't fray, because obviously you put a lot of work into doing this, so you don't want it to all go a bit there. So obviously once you cut it all to length and parental guidance and all that lot, we're going to get ready. So bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to flip this screen around so you can actually see what's happening. So yeah, hold on. Radio. So hi, big view of my face, yay. I've changed it so that obviously you can have a first eye view a bit better than me just wobbling the camera around. So we're gonna get started. Obviously, as I said, you can get a container of any size. You may want to keep the lid or you may not want to keep the lid, it's totally up to you, but I'm thinking for makeup brushes I'm probably going to keep the lid, or might even keep it like sat on the bottom. See how I go with that. So I don't need the scissors and I don't need that lighter, so I move that out of the way. So I'm thinking Cheshire Cat stripes, but you can do it any way you want. You can do stick on gemstones, you can do sequins, you can jazz it up with a bit of glitter paint, or or you can even paint it. It depends on the surface. I mean, this is just plastic because it's a fish food container. So choose the area that you want to do it, and using your glue gun that you've already, this is going to get messy, using it that you've already heated up, start just finding finding the place that you want to stick it down to, doing a very nice line. Oh, I hate these cobwebby bits. I haven't used a glue gun in a very long time. And the good thing about some pots is they already have the ledge, so you know where to make it level. See? And you just wrap it round, and then once you've stuck it down you'll have a reasonably clean edge, which is something I'm happy because it's actually come to the point that I want it to. Then all you've got to do is just make sure that you've got the glue to the point that you want to stick it down. Make sure you've got a nice tight seal, because obviously you want to have it last for a very long time. Excuse the lighting, I'm still a newbie at the lighting situation, so I've got to pan out, and being in England it's really horrible weather because it doesn't know what it wants to do. So it will seal like this. I mean, I'm hoping to possibly make it a little bit nicer looking after that. So that was the pink. Now I'm doing the dark pink. So you're still going by the same guidelines that you just did your first colour to. I mean, you can do it in thinner, because obviously you can get the thin strips of ribbon, so you can also do it that way. but you might need more strips. I mean, I'll have to try and find out the length. I can't remember off the top of my head for these ones. But obviously, still following it. I already pre-measured before recording. Yeah. One of them is a little bit short, I have to say. But that's what happens. Trial and error. So my plan of trying to do a secret seal is going to have to come into effect. Come on. It's just a nifty way. I mean, my makeup brushes are all over the place, and so are my paint brushes. And if you are someone using it and you're younger than the age, you know, to buy and use hot glue guns, and you're doing it under parental vision guidance, just be careful not to actually physically touch the hot glue, because it's hot and it can cause some damage. Well, not damage as in like dirt, but you can get a burn. Ooh! And the traily bits, they're like cobwebs. My cat likes to join in now because she's finally woken up. 2 down, 2 to go. We can do this, people. It's actually a really fun craft to do, I have to say. Hardly any time. Probably took me just under half an hour just to get this all sorted, and, you know, washing out the objects, and 5 minutes for the hot glue to finally come into play and be ready to use. And I don't think I have enough glue there. And the one thing with hot glue is obviously you can do a bit of a lift, but I'm not going to risk that while I'm waiting. Oh, this is turning out really pretty. Again, just making sure you've still got your oh, I've got a bit of glue. Still got your tightness to the ribbon to make sure it all stays in place, because like mine just wants to be so annoying on this 3rd run. Got it all good, got it all good, got it all good. My dog is looking at me all like, what on earth are you chatting about? And I'm trying to do this before my dad gets back because, well, I think he's back, just because I haven't seen him all day. And this is a cool craft to do while you're just passing the time. It's getting there. Now, my final strip, I think, is actually going to be slightly too big. But it's worth a try. And with some ribbons, I don't know if you can tell, but this is like, oh, you won't be able to tell. This side's more shiny and that's more of a matte finish. So just make sure you've got the right side that you wanted. So, you know, X, Y, Z. And just make sure the placing of things are all in good shape as well, because it will be awfully annoying if you went to all the effort and then found out that hot glue, that it wasn't to plan. And again, making sure all of your seals are in the right place. Oh, that one wanted to be right, didn't it? I mean, with hot glue, you've got to make sure that you don't really get it on too bad. I mean, hot glue can actually come off quite easy once it's dried, but make sure it's dried and don't just start touching it for the sake of it, because that's the only way you'll end up hurting yourself. So we've got our seal. Obviously, there's like an edge. So I might just try and get some hot glue, or one good thing with lids is you could hide it. But if you didn't want the lid, I suppose you would be able to either have some super glue or maybe hot glue it again, because the edging is a bit different, or you could trim it but then you lose a nice edge to it. So I think I'll just keep that popped in there. And then as for this seal, ribbon butt. Oh! Come on. Do I want a pink? Yeah. Scissors. Okay, I'm back. So I actually had the same colour in a thinner strip. I took it measurement from, I've got so many, excuse the nails as well. Took it from the edge, measured it down and gave it enough width to fold over. So again, parental guidance if you're using scissors. Basically just trimmed it, then you get your liner. Oh, of course, there we go. You don't want to take a long time doing it, because obviously it's just so you can seal it so it doesn't fray. Literally like a second under each side. Some people like to do it either way. Well, I do it either way, so it's just easier. Right, so final step, get your glue gun. You mark it, you start doing just a line. Down the seam. Gotta be quick because hot glue doesn't like to stay in one place. Oh dear, that's why I have to be OCD, because everything has to be perfect. I mean, if you had stickers, you can also put stickers over it. I just like the fact you get, so you actually know which bit's the top and which bit's the bottom. And then with this, just get a bit of glue on the base. And then just fold it over. And make sure to press down, just so it has the contact. Oh. Right, turned out good. It's a little bit wonky, but that's the back, so you don't really see it. Then I'm probably going to seal off the bottom, but there is your makeshift pot, and because I'm strange, you can, woo, I got Minnie Mouse makeup brushes just for the occasion. I mean, you can do it for numerous pots if you have more than one style of makeup brush. I know that that's another way of being practical. But I like the fact you can actually see which makeup brushes you've got. You can even do a pot for the ones that you've got clean, and then the ones you need to wash. And that's another good thing to use. It's just something that you know that it's your everyday go-to thing. same as I said with the other things. So, move the scissors out of the way. There we go. And the one, as I said, with the hot glue gun, you do get strands, but just give it a good old sort out from there. And there we have it, a makeshift do-it-yourself brush holder. So I hope you all had fun, and hopefully it was some good info for a bit of storage device. So give a like and a subscribe, and if you're a new fan, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you, and keep watching. Thanks.